Alan, may I see you for a minute?
Certainly. Will you excuse me?
Yeah, I'll just talk to Bobby.
Thank you.
What is it, Rick?
When the hell will you learn?
What are you talking about?
You upset Monica your last visit, and it didn't do the baby any good either. You have got to stop pushing that girl around.
Did she say that?
Alan, I do not want you talking to her anymore about what she's going to do when she gets out of this hospital, or specifically where she is going to go. That has to be her decision and her decision alone.
So that's it.
Alan, we're going to be very lucky if that child is born without a heart problem.
This is a one-sided argument, Rick. I won't even try to defend myself.
Yes, we had a lovely visit.
I'm sure.
No, really. So what's the problem with Rick Weber?
There's no problem.
Alan, please, I couldn't help it over here.
Is that a polite way of saying you were eavesdropping?
I want to know why he doesn't want Monica to go home when she's released from here.
I don't want to discuss it with you, Tracey.
What's the matter, Alan? Have you got something to hide? Have you been up to your old tricks again, brother dear?
I said I don't want to discuss it with you.
Why did you quarrel in the first place? Did it have something to do with, Rick Weber?
Tracey, if you don't stop.
Am I interrupting something?
You're not interrupting a thing. Actually, there is one Quartermain that you still haven't met, and if you're going to stay around in Port Charles, everyone must at one time or another come in contact with my dear sister. Amy Vining, Tracey Quartermain.
Hi.
Hello?
May I stay for a moment?
Of course.
I promise I won't say or do anything to upset you.
How was the memorial service?
I think that Amy was very pleased. It was very touching and it was very sad. Only made me realize that we have so much and she has so little. That's what I was thinking about when I was sitting in the hospital chapel, trying to pray for a man that I'd never met. When the truth is, I was praying for the two of us and for the baby, praying that you might forgive me.
I made a decision now, and I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to quarrel. I can't. I intend to fight the Kakorian case in court along with Rick. I owe it to myself and to my career.
What about the baby?
If I find that it's affecting the baby, then I'll get out. Alan, we wouldn't have to worry about the baby at all, neither one of us, if we hadn't had the quarrel.
I saw Rick tonight. He gave me quite a lecture. I won't tell you where to go, and I won't try to keep you from what you must do professionally.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to beg you to come home either, Monica. But you are my wife, and you are carrying my child, and that does give me certain rights. But I certainly don't want you to come home out of a sense of obligation, but out of love. I'd really like to think that you could find it in your heart to forgive me. Because no matter what else, I love you. And you see, the only thing that matters to me is that you get well, and can you give me some hope? Some hope. I know I've made a terrible mess of things, Monica. The only excuse that I have is that I do love you. My God. How could I have done this to you?
Rick and Monica had...
Scotty, don't say it. Look out here. You found out about their relationship entirely by accident, son. I do not want to talk about it. That goes along with being a lawyer. When we leave this office, all secrets are locked up in those files, and they stay there, son. Yeah, don't you forget that.
No, I know, because this is a secret that could destroy a lot of people's lives.
It certainly could.
It's tough sometimes, though, you know. Listening to Laura talk about how happy her folks are, and knowing what I know. do that, because if you tango with Kakorian, you're gonna blow this whole malpractice suit right out of the water.
Scotty, you don't understand.
Rick, I do understand.
This does not affect just Monica and me. It threatens other people's lives. And I don't have time to explain it to you now, but it does. Just trust me, it's the
No,
truth.
wait, I know it's the truth, Rick. I know the whole story, but what you're planning to do isn't gonna help anything.
Wait, what do you mean you know the whole story?
I know the truth about you and Monica. That you spent the night together after Kakorian surgery. That I knew the truth.
How could Lee do that to you?
Lee didn't tell me. I found out myself. I stumbled onto it. He wrote a memo to himself.
He wrote something like that down on a piece of paper?
He said, what would happen if the truth ever came out? And I figured the rest of it out myself.
Scotty, it is not the way it seems.
Rick, listen. I don't want to discuss it.
Well, maybe we should, so you get the right picture.
No, because it's between you and Monica. It's your own private business, all right? Now, I'm not going to stand here and stand in judgment.
Scotty, you have to know that it wasn't planned. Monica and I never set out to have an affair.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's very important to me that you understand.
I said it's none of my business.
Scotty, you're my son-in-law.
I'm not your son-in-law right now. Right now, I'm going to make sure that you do not ruin our case.
Does Laura know about this?
Of course Laura doesn't know about this. Do you think I'd tell Laura something like this?
Well, at least that is one thing on our side. For now, that is, because if it goes into court, it's going to come out. Scotty, that is why I have got to see Kakorian. I'm convinced that he's lying, that he knows that there was heart problems before. Now, I've got to get him and have him admit that.
Okay, all right, fine, but you're going about it the wrong way, Rick.
Well, what do you want me to do? Let it go to court and break the man down on the stand and then have it come out about...
Well, what you're planning is suicide. I mean, they're going to hit you with a possible assault if it gets rough.
Scotty, I'm just going to talk to the man. That's all.
You're going to have a quiet chat with him?
I want the truth out of him.
All right, but wait a minute. I'm not going to let you go after it like this.
Scotty, get out of my way.
No, I'm not going to let you go.
Scotty!
No, Rick, I'm not. You're not going.
Get away from the door.
No, the only way you're going to get through this door is you're going to have to go through me.
If I have to go through you or half a dozen other people, I'm going to seek Kakorian and get out of the door. I have to use force.
I'm not going to do it, damn it. Rick, will you wait a minute? Rick!
Scotty, what happened? What's going on? I can hear you all the way down
Would you
the
please
street.
let go of me?
No, are you out of your mind talking to Laura's father that